What's up, guys?
Welcome back to another Strictly Paranormal video.
And today we are at Malvern Manor in Iowa, and let me tell you, this is going to be a good video. Let's not waste your guys' time.
And we'll get right into it.
Alright.
So this room here, this is just what we call the lobby.
Mhm.
So we know like the place was built, it was 1869. It was the fourth structure that was built in town. So I mean, literally the whole town is popping up around this place.
Yeah.
Now primarily its function was a hotel, mainly servicing the railroad, which was about 100 yards out the front door. So, I mean, people coming and going all the time. This room kind of doubled as a gentleman's parlor. The guys would sit around, they'd sip their whiskey and smoke their cigars and all that fun jazz. But yeah, now we do know that the gentleman that actually built the place was this guy right here. And that's who we affectionately refer to as the captain. So Captain Kohlers was his name. One of the first people to really come to the area. Very strong ties to the building itself, and a lot of people claim to run into him up on the second floor, which I'll show you where all that fun stuff happens here in a few minutes.
All right.
The building itself, though, it runs as a hotel all the way up until the 1950s. So it had a really good run. At that time, it kind of takes an odd turn. It becomes what we would consider to be more of like a nursing home type setting, right? The nursing home doesn't last very long, only a couple of decades. And so this is where like history becomes the most fascinating for geeks and nerds like myself, and that is where it becomes the group home. And the group home is servicing any form of mental disorder you could possibly imagine. Of course, what they would refer to, like what they would consider to be like a mental disorder is far different than today.
I heard like ADHD and stuff like that, or
Absolutely.
just even just the simple things. It's like
like things that we see every day. People with drug and alcohol abuse, people with Down syndrome, things like that. Then of course, like you have more exotic cases, people with multiple personalities, or what we call DID these days, multiple personalities, things like that. But I mean, like even schizophrenics and murderers are housed here. So it's like it's a very eclectic group of people coexisting together under the same roof. And it ran like that all the way up until 2005. So really, in the grand scheme of things, it wasn't that long ago. And this building was still in full swing. Everything that you guys are about to see, we haven't touched. It's exactly as it was when we first walked into the place. Now, obviously, like in here, we move crap around all the time. But yeah, like the meat and potatoes of the place is exactly the way we found it. So we'll cruise this way. I will also say that you're more than welcome to sit in the wheelchairs, lie in the beds, try on the clothes in the dresser drawers, okay? Like if it's going to elicit a response, I mean, that's why you're here. Right? Oh man. You know how long it's been since I've done a tour at night? Like fucking, just take a peek.
It's just,
all right, just take a peek down like the nothingness over here.
Oh wow.
These lights do work on the sides here, like to turn on, just in case you want them. All right. So as you can see, it does get fairly gritty. Now this is Gracie's room. Now she was one of those exotic patients. So she was multiple personality, but also schizophrenic on top of all of that. They would hear male voices coming from her room, and obviously they would have to check that out because you can't have a guy in a girl's room. But they would open the door and they would find like it was just her. She was able to shift and manipulate her voice to sound male.
Wow, that's crazy.
Now, one evening that we know of in particular, 3 nurses came. They sat with her for just an hour. And during this hour, they documented 13 separate distinguishable personalities, which is damn near medically unheard of. Like the wheelhouse would be about 2 to 5, right? So for her to have 13, I mean, she's certainly tipping the scales, right? But again, like everything is how we found it. But one item that I find most interesting is that her glasses still sit right here where we found them. And again, like everything else on the shelf has been added. People bringing gifts or toys or something maybe for her to move or manipulate. But the glasses were certainly original to this room as well. So yeah, she's one of my favorites. So cruising down here, guys, this is absolutely by far my least favorite section of the whole place.
Just creepiest and stuff?
Absolutely. But this is also the newest section.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so this is just what we call the nursing home wing. Now, you could tell obviously here where that nurse's station sat at one time. Even here on the med cabinet, there are still names that are still here. Now, obviously, any sensitive information we certainly removed from the building. Specifically, guys, down here, this is where people are experiencing what we just call the shadowman phenomenon.
Yep. Oh yeah, we're excited about that.
Yeah. So
That's terrifying.
the last room that's on the right-hand side down there is room number 2.
Okay.
Typically, it's a very tall, black, humanoid figure that comes out of room 2. He'll turn and then run at people that are standing, I mean, generally in this area, right? Now, this is a very unnatural type of motion. So, I mean, quite literally, we're talking the distance of 30 to 40 feet in less than a second.
That's crazy.
So it is moving that fast. So it's also what sends the majority of people out the front door.
Really?
Myself included, absolutely. Like, I take a lot of smoke breaks throughout the day. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it's fascinating to me because now we've been able to observe this, study this. I mean, hundreds of times now. And nobody is getting hit or scratched or punched or any of that negative stuff seems to be associated with this. In fact, it's almost like once we react, it seems to be done and over with.
Yeah.
So to me, it's always been like, oh, is this something residual? And it was the day after Paranormal Lockdown aired, there was a nurse that got a hold of me and she said the gentleman that occupied room 2 was 6'7", nonverbal, mentally deranged, killed a few people. But his little claim to fame apparently was whenever they were doing like bed checks or what have you, he would come out of the room and he would chase the nursing staff.
Okay, so that's probably
So like, yeah, so
running
it's like,
at
okay,
you.
well, we're seeing very similar behaviors. So maybe again suggesting something residual.
Yep.
The issue that I'm having is that, I mean, if this is something that is residual, there doesn't seem to be an antecedent, right? Like a time of day does not seem to matter. Freaking weather patterns and moon phases don't seem to have an effect on this. It's just happening like seemingly whenever it wants to. It's like, so is this something truly residual or is it something that is so intelligent that it is 5 steps ahead of you at all times?
True.
Which scary to think about.
Right, exactly. I'm like, and that terrifies me like even more.
Yeah.
Now I'll tell you guys this, and it has, again, nothing to do with anything paranormal. Rooms 1 and 2 are both locked. It's nothing paranormal. Those rooms were rented out for storage when we first acquired this building. So we kept the contracts in place. I thought to myself, hey, if the business fails, like I can still keep the lights on, whatever. That was far before I even knew the significance of that room. So every day of my life, I'm kicking myself in the butt because of that. So over here then, this is Rebecca's room, but Rebecca is certainly like one of my favorites, just for the simple fact, like, my heart kind of goes out to her, right? She did not have a good time while she was here. I'm not sure how much activity you guys are going to get in this room, but I will say this, like she was dropped off here. She was only in her mid-30s. So I mean, she's quite young. She's dropped off by her husband, which apparently was something you could just do, right? Obviously, she thinks my husband doesn't love me. He doesn't find me attractive. But I mean, this became quite the obsession for her. And she would stand right there at the sink, looking into the mirror, and she would pluck the hair out of her head, like one by one, which, I mean, there is a medical term for that. And I would butcher it if I tried to, pronounce it. However, she did, because of all of these like obsessive types of behaviors, she was very heavily medicated. She did not respond well to the meds. She stopped eating, she stopped drinking. I mean, literally, she wastes away to nothing here.
Yeah.
Now, again, like, I don't know how much activity you'll get in here. Female investigators seem to have the most luck, and I do think it's more of a trust thing, because even the introduction of a male into the atmosphere can just flatline the activity.
Yeah.
So I don't know, but I mean, maybe give it a shot, or
Yeah.
whatever. Just maybe try to communicate in some way. All right. So guys, we're gonna cruise upstairs.
Sounds good.
So guys, another one of the first things that we did, we ended up hiring a private detective, right? Just, I mean, not only to like lock down some of the history of the place, but also to address these things here on the walls. These little stains and smears, right?
Oh, yeah.
Excuse me. Now they go throughout the entire hallway. However, here, at room 22, it's been kind of like smeared into the door.
Yeah. Wow.
And then once you round the corner, I mean, it's very obvious that somebody has grabbed this corner right here.
Oh, yeah.
So anyway, 3 different tests on 3 separate sections, and each time comes back positive for human blood.
Really?
So I mean, that is what you're observing. He was also able to tell us that this was the same person, whoever it was. The questions I still have, I'm never going to have a definitive answer to. How it got here, why it was never cleaned up is a big one. I would almost go as far as to say that I can't see blood staying on the walls of an actively running facility for more than 5 minutes. So maybe this stuff happened like post 2005, after the building itself kind of fell into disuse, right? Like, I certainly don't know, but I mean, it's just an option. Now, this is also the area where people experience a gentleman's spirit referring to himself as the captain the most. Now, usually, that's just a disembodied voice asking things like, what's your business?
Yeah.
Sometimes just flat out telling people to F off. Now, I will say this, and I do not say this to sensationalize anything, but people have been scratched and punched and bit and kicked and all that nasty stuff, usually following a fair amount of provocation. Personally, I've never had an issue with the captain, right?
Yeah.
So then, now this is Susie's room. Now Susie was a middle-aged patient. Mentally, however, she's probably closer to about 8 or 9. So we did find a lot of coloring books and activity books, and now obviously people have started to add to her collection, right? We openly invite people to color in the books if you wish. Leave her a note or a message if you wish, whatever. She just loves the company. She loves the interaction. From the investigative side of everything, this room fascinates me just because the activity itself seems to be contained to this room. Every other, what I call resident spirit around here is fairly transient. I mean, they'll follow you and mess with you all day and night long, and she stays put, which is interesting. There's numerous times now that I've tried to coax her out of the room.
Yeah.
We always get the exact same response, like, I can't leave, I'm scared. He won't let me leave is a big one. Whoever he is that she's referencing, like, we certainly don't know definitively. I certainly have my thoughts and ideas, but nothing, again, definitive, so I don't know. But yeah, she's certainly one of my favorites. And then, of course, down here at the end of the hallway, this is a room full of nightmares. See, that's new too.
Oh boy.
This is Inez's room. So the story with Inez Gibson is pretty interesting, but we do know that the year was 1900. It was December 21st. So I mean, it's right around Christmas time. 12-year-old Inez Gibson is outside playing with her 8-year-old brother Otto. She's either cold or bored, but she says, I'm going upstairs. Well, we know 10 minutes pass. Her brother Otto comes upstairs, finds his sister Inez hanging by her jump rope in the closet. It looks like a suicide, and to be fair, it kind of smells like a suicide. Like, these kids had a very tough go of life anyway, right? What we do know is that Otto tried to get her down, and he can't because he's only 8 years old. He's not strong enough. He runs to the grocery store. That's where Aunt and Uncle were working that day. Aunt and Uncle had also just become adopted mom and dad. So again, a new living situation, a tough go of life. So he grabs Aunt and Uncle. He grabs 2 doctors as well, which just seems like complete dumb luck. They race back. They get her down. They tried to help, but I mean, far too much time had passed, right? There was just no helping her. The story shook the entire community. Like, even one of the doctors that was trying to assist her that day commits suicide 10 days later.
Oh, wow.
It just gets messy, right? Now, what's interesting is the fact that one of the most active spirits we have here is a little girl claiming to be Inez Gibson. And you'll very audibly hear her running up and down these halls. She will call you by name. She will ask you to come and play. But definitively, I also know that Inez Gibson never died here. Like the story I just told you 100% happened, but it happened across the street.
Oh.
So why in her afterlife is she seemingly choosing to be here? We have no idea. So guys, this is Hank's room.
Hank.
Or Henry's room. And I always just say, it kind of depends on the day and just what he wants to be called. He's your very stereotypical grumpy old man. He would sit on the front porch there where we first met.
Yep.
And he would throw rocks at kids, things like that. So he's just kind of an asshole.
Yeah.
I also kind of aspire to be that guy, if we're being
Oh,
honest,
yeah.
right? But we also know he has a very strong dislike for females. He does not enjoy the company of ladies. We'll call them pretty much any vulgar name you can imagine. But again, like everything is how we found it, including even the clothing items in the dresser drawer, which do seem to be the catalyst for the activity.
Wow.
So messing with the clothes, folding the clothes, ladies putting on the clothes. In this top drawer, this has nothing to do with anything. There are some of the fingernail clippings that you can see in here, which is super gnarly. But again, like things that we have found that we haven't touched.
Yeah.
You know, not that I'm going to touch that.
Yeah.
That is.
Because it's gnarly, it's nasty. But I don't know. Maybe we have a little Hank DNA. I don't know. Is that the antecedent of the haunting? I don't know. One of the first things that I did was I invited the former nursing staff back here, right? Just to walk me down memory lane. This is one of the areas they stopped. They told me a very weird story that, just to be quite honest and frank with you guys, I just don't believe. But what they said was a gentleman that was here in room 18 pretty much had this whole bed check schedule down to a science, right? 3 to 4 times a week then, he would sneak across the hall into room 17, usually in the middle of the night, and sexually assault the gentleman that was in this room. Now, there's over 150 pieces of documentation suggesting that this most likely happened, right? Now, it just never really sat well with me because, I mean, 150 is an awful lot. Like, 4 is a lot. Like, if you knew this was happening, you would take one of these guys out of the equation at the very least, right? That never happened. They coexisted for at least 5 years. So, again, it doesn't make a lot of sense. One night we had a couple of my pals from that show, Ghost Hunters, that were here, and we were more or less messing around, but we're in room 17, we're asking very specific questions, and I mean plain as day. This voice comes over and it says, "That never happened." And it was very adamant about the fact that this never went on. So I said, "Well, what did happen?" And he said, "I loved him." Over the next 2 hours then suggested that these two were a couple, loved each other very much. And I know any form of sexual anything would have to be documented, especially in a facility like this, right? So maybe that would lend itself to the documentation, but maybe lend itself to why they weren't separated, because maybe it wasn't an actual issue. I certainly don't know. Guys, this here is pretty much the only reason why you sign the waiver. I'll show you this little fun thing too, this little string. You just give that a pull and the light will come on.
Okay.
This is the attic.
Nice and tight. Gotta love it. Hopefully.
It feels so weird up here tonight. All right. But we don't know the purpose of this attic at all. There's trim, baseboards, moldings, and paint, so I would suggest it probably had a purpose. Like even this old chimney here has a paint job on it, right? They knocked the chimney down because it was the cause of all that fire damage you see above our heads.
Oh, wow.
But guys, usually it's a lot of growling and scratching and disembodied voices telling you to, F off and die, and I'm Satan himself.
You up here by yourself, Sal.
Yay!
No.
But the majority of these noises, and it's kind of weird, is coming from the opposite sides of the wall. So it's kind of like a head game, right? And whoever this is does not enjoy the company of others. He'll tell you some of the most horrific things you've ever heard, but then he'll beg you for alcohol and cigarettes. So I try to be a good host. It's not just me on a rough day. It's more of a peace offering, right? Like, just let me do my job. I'll let you do your job, right? Like, you can just mess with everybody else and leave me the hell alone. But yeah. Now, guys, we can cruise downstairs, show you a couple other little housekeeping things real quick, and then I'm going to wish you the best of luck.
It is 10 o'clock now. We're about to start. We're just going to do a walk around. And just see if we catch anything on the EMF. We might do a few EVPs in some of the rooms. So we'll just see what we can get on this first go around by ourselves, just walking around. But let's get going. All right, so I'm thinking that we set that one going this way.
So facing.
Yeah, down this hallway.
So like right here.
Yeah, that works. So that one does not calibrate, guys. That one, it should be on now. So yeah, I feel like that's even more creepy. That was just him doing it. All right, so that one's set up. I say we put that one, that music box, right here facing down this direction of the hallway.
Yep.
You don't have to start yet because I want to go set this up right down here, right between where they say the shadow man comes out of.
This is our first time walking down.
Oh, I've already walked down here. All right, I'm gonna set this up right here. Okay, that's set up. All right, let's head back down here.
Cat ball.
Cat ball's set up wherever you want to set it up. Wherever you think's good. Wherever it's like visible. We can always set it up right over here, cause
Yeah.
set it up like in this area somewhere over here,
Yeah.
so that I'm gonna start this.
And that one calibrates.
And now, yeah, this one's calibrating. Okay, so that one's calibrated. Cat ball right there. Another music box right there. And then all the way down there, kind of see it. It's not wanting to focus, but the REM pod's on there, so. All right. Is there anyone that would like to communicate with us down here?
We have a lot of devices set up that you can set off to let us know that you're here and want to communicate.
So here, this is Shadowman hallway. Heard you like to come down and run at your victims. Or not victims, but people, and scare them off. You're more than welcome to try to scare us. But we have all these devices you can touch, you can take the energy from it, drain the batteries, go ahead, do whatever you want. We're just looking to communicate with you. Super quiet. We're just trying to party, guys. You guys are more than welcome to come party with us, come talk with us.
Gotta liven it up in here.
Oh yeah.
Get some stuff going.
Let's just be quiet for just a few minutes, see if we hear anything at all.
Should we turn the light off too?
Fuck yeah, let's do it.
Alright, let's sit like that for a little bit. Nah.
What? What?
Dude, I don't know if it's my eyes fucking with me, but I swear I saw, like, I don't know. Oh. I
No.
was gonna say, like, something walking this way. And
Can you stop that? Can you step away from the music box on the count of 3? 1, 2, 3.
can you make it stop, please? It almost like it wanted
Yeah.
to stop. But are you walking towards us?
Oh.
It might have just walked past it. Like,
Yeah. Thank you. If you'd like to talk to us, you can use the music box to talk to us. Is this the same person that they call the Shadow Man? Turn it on if it is. Yeah, I don't know. That's weird. Like,
yeah.
I feel like it's like either like unintelligent or it's just toying with us.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know yet what it is. Maybe it just doesn't have a whole lot of energy currently and it's still trying to build up energy. I'm not sure. I'm gonna walk down there. Okay.
Okay.
Let's see if I get anything.
Definitely not.
That's gonna go off for a second. Maybe not. Maybe I just stay out of this way. Is there anyone down here?
Hang on, I'm gonna. Okay, it's. I didn't. I was checking to see if it was dead.
Is there anyone down here that would like to communicate with us? What was that?
Fuck was that?
Yo, that had to have been on the camera, right?
It had to be. That was so loud.
It was like, of course, as soon as we come down here, is something all the way in that direction.
I don't even know where. Like, I know it was down there, but I wonder where it came from.
Yeah,
that was loud.
I can't pinpoint exactly where it was, but it was down there. Listen, we want to talk to you. Just communicate. There's no need to hide from us. You're more than welcome to take energy from our batteries, our lights, our devices. We just would like to communicate with you.
That's just us.
Let's actually this. Maybe if I put it towards like Rebecca's room.
Mm-hmm.
Put it right in the doorway of Rebecca's room. I'm not convinced that there's anything in here. You're not giving us any real evidence that you're here.
That's just Brandon.
Why don't you show yourself to me?
That's me.
I don't want to sit here and stare into this black mirror without like the light really there. Well, I kind of need something of light source. Oh, let me see the flashlight. Cause I wonder if. Alright, turn that light up real quick. Oh.
Shit.
Just turn it up real quick. I wonder what's the best way to do this? Because we don't really have a candle to do it.
Mm-hmm. Okay, yo.
My
Still down here, but the music box started going off.
weird. Like, I don't know if it really worked, but like, can you turn it off?
Oh my god, dude.
Dude, I think he's just playing with it. Something's playing with it
Yeah.
and messing with it. Hey, on the count of 3, can you stop that?
Don't walk too close.
If you want us to leave, stop it on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. So you want us to stay here talking to you? Can you stop that? Unless it's trying to take energy from it right now.
That could be.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, he's just in front of it or something.
Yeah.
At first, did that other one not go off?
No.
It didn't? Because I could have sworn that one went off and then this one. But it might have been this one.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm gonna reset it real quick.
You know, we move out of the way.
Yep. Alright, this is just a calibrating real quick. We have still yet to see the REM pod go off yet.
Mm-hmm.
The cat ball go off. Or this. I haven't even had this spike yet at all.
Yeah.
I mean, Dylan, we could try real quick. Like, because I feel like as soon as like we stop paying attention to this,
Mm-hmm.
it goes off.
Yeah.
But the more effort we put into talking about it, it just doesn't want to. Like, it's playing games with us almost. It feels like, right?
Yeah.
You want to try the spirit box real quick?
Sure.
Xbox. Scanning FM.
Is there anyone that would like to talk to us? This place?
What about this place? There's like so many voices coming through, but like can't.
What? Can we talk to one person?
How many people are trying to speak with us?
2 of them? Is there 2 of you trying to talk to us? I thought you said yeah, 3. I don't know. Is the shadowman really here? Is there something more evil here? Did you hear that?
Hear what?
It said, yeah. After I asked if there was something more evil here. Who are we speaking to right now? Can you give us a clear answer who we're speaking to? Is there someone here with us right now? Can you show yourself?
Alexa? Where should we go? Did it say this way?
Huh?
I thought it said this way when I asked where should we go.
If you're here, can you make this music box go off again?
Oh,
No fucking...
shit.
No way!
Did it just left?
Might have. Dude, on cue. Can you make the music box stop if you're here?
Can you make it stop?
Well, I appreciate you making it go off.
Yeah, thank you for letting us know you're here.
Sometimes it can be hard to hear the spirit box and get a clear answer out of you.
Can you step away from it now, please?
If you step away from it, we can ask you questions. You know what? I want to try something.
What?
Let it keep going. Let's walk away.
Alright.
Let's walk away. We'll walk this way.
I thought it was about to stop.
Walk in here for a second. Because I want to see if, like, give it like a minute or two
Mm-hmm.
and see if it stops. That was, I'm telling you, that was like right on cue. Like, it going off. It's so cold, guys. I'm freezing.
Yeah, it's still going off.
Still going off?
Yeah.
That was like crazy cue. Like,
Yeah. Do I stop this or keep it rolling?
let's just keep it rolling. So it's just. If we have to cut anything, we'll just cut it.
You want to grab it? Dude, my hands are so cold.
Yeah, like that was crazy on cue, guys. Actually, it's a little nerve-wracking how on cue that was. Is it still going off?
Yeah.
Still going off?
I can barely hear it, but yeah.
All right, let's walk back over there. You can hold on. You don't have to like. Let's go try to confront. Hey, you want to shut that off? All right, we're gonna have to turn it off if you don't step away from it. Oh, I kicked that.
Yeah, you kicked the cat ball.
We're gonna have to turn it off if you won't step away from it. Or maybe if I just step right in front of him. Guys, I am telling you, the craziest stuff has been happening. Did not know we weren't recording at all this whole time. I mean, what has it been like? I don't know how long it's been since we haven't been recording, but we've had some crazy stuff been going on, and for some reason we weren't recording. And
Probably the only reason why we got stuff happening.
yeah, the only reason we were getting stuff happening because whatever was knew we weren't recording.
Or stopped it themselves, but
That's so stupid. I hope I'm gonna be so pissed if that's not. Oh my goodness, dude, that's so frustrating.
Because it was recording when you were doing the spirit box, because I saw the timer.
Yeah. But then we went back.
But we didn't stop it.
Yeah.
We kept it rolling.
That's so frustrating, dude.
I'm actually so pissed because
Yeah, I think let's go review back and make sure we have
yeah.
the one here real quick. Well, we're gonna stop this real quick. Did you make the recording stop? Was it you that made it stop?
And now it's not gonna do anything.
Oh my
because
goodness.
Oh,
there was. I'm telling you guys, he was just having a full-blown conversation with him, with whatever it was about our footage that was for some reason stopped in the middle of nowhere. And so I was going back trying to see if I had the footage of Rebecca's room, right?
Yeah.
When the
other
music box went off. And I had never got to I tried pushing record real quick, so I never got to see if it was. We'll review it later, see if we have it. Hopefully we do, because that was insane. But he's been toying with this whole time. And don't look at, we like dropped down a whole lot of battery too.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I asked it if he was the one that shut off the recording, and it went off like that.
So did you shut off the recording? Was it you? Was it you that shut off the recording? Look, I'll put the camera down. Was it you that shut off the recording? I'm not recording you at all anymore. You can talk to us.
Do you think it's funny what you did?
Oh, so you think it's funny? Dude, he's only responding to you too. Like he doesn't like me or something. I don't know, that's weird. Like he's just whatever it is just messing with us, I think. And
Like
hardcore. Like I kind of
yeah,
but it just
shut
sucks
off.
when the whole conversation, the first real conversation we had, I'm pretty sure we don't even have, because he shut it off.
And then the conversation that I had after
After when I was reviewing to see if we had captured most of it, they were having.
Gonna believe us.
Yeah,
Like,
no one's gonna believe.
I
It's
had a
so
full-on
it sucks.
conversation using the music box.
Had a full conversation, and it sucks because this whole time we haven't been able to have a conversation.
Yeah, and there it goes.
And now it's going off, but as soon as I point the camera, it's not gonna go off. But like as he was having a full conversation, and no one's gonna believe us.
Yeah.
which sucks. But we are here and we know what happened.
It was,
And I wish you guys could be here. I'm hoping that it was all there. Hopefully we have most of it, so we don't seem like complete buffoons. But I put on everything, guys. It happened, and it was pretty gnarly. I'm just disappointed that I didn't get on recording.
best conversation we had with the music box.
But
Hands
all
down.
time, like even
Yeah,
Velisca,
like-
Velisca, we didn't have of like we had an unintelligent.
That was intelligent right there.
That was intelligent responses.
Yeah, and that's the first time we've ever had that, and we don't even have it.
Yeah.
It happened.
Like it
We
happened to
don't have
us,
it,
but
yeah.
no one's gonna believe us.
Like we don't have the video evidence, which sucks. But oh well. Like what happens?
Every investigator's
Worst nightmare.
yeah, really not capturing on camera. Crap, this sucks. But oh well. Are you done talking to us?
Yeah.
All right, fair enough. We'll grab our stuff.
You want us to leave this hallway, this part of the building in general?
Would you rather us go upstairs, or go anywhere else but here?
Should we talk to Rebecca?
Dude, I'm
He
hoping.
really was done talking to us.
Yeah. Wow. Okay. You can shut that off. We figured out that we haven't just. It hit 30 minutes on the camera, and so it stopped recording. So when we walked into here, while the music box was going off, and when we walked back, some short time after that, it stopped recording. So we sadly had none of the good footage of us having a full-blown conversation with whatever was out there, which I know you guys are never going to believe us.
In that time frame, the music box wouldn't stop going off, so we picked it up and moved it. And right after Brandon did that, he got a tug on the back of his shirt. And then we asked if it was mad that we moved the music box and it made it go off again. And we had no idea that it wasn't recording at this time. We all thought it was still going. And then shortly after that, the music box in Rebecca's room went off. We went down there and we're like, it's just messing with us and making us go back and forth.
Because then it made the other one go off.
Yep. And that went off.
And that's when we were having the conversation, and then shortly after that, I realized that it was not recording, and we didn't have any of that footage. And, you know, we're a little disappointed, but we know that it just happens.
And to further support our claim that the thing was just messing with us, like, we asked if it stopped the recording, and it made the music box go off. And we're like, do you think it's funny? Boom, it went off again. Like, just messing with us the whole time.
I wish we had the videos to prove it to you guys, and you know what, we got the rest, and we still got, it's only what, 11:30 right now.
Yeah.
We still got a whole lot of time to catch more evidence and stuff, but hopefully I won't let that happen again. But
Yeah.
let's what? Why did that come off? Upstairs
To Susie's room.
to Susie's room. So set it up going this way. I'll set this up over here. Dude, it's so hard to do this with one hand.
It's calibrating.
Here, you want to hold this real quick? Every time I try to do this with one hand, it just fucks up.
Okay.
What was that?
The music box. Is there someone up here that wants to communicate with us? Can you make that go off again?
Thank you.
Thank you.
Are we by chance not gonna, can you stop it so I can ask you a question? Please?
If you're Susie, can you make the music box go off again?
It won't even let you.
So we're
Okay, so, alright, Susie, is this you? If this is you, Susie, stop making the noise go off.
Do you like the music box? See, I think it's Susie, but I'm not sure.
Yeah. Alright, Susie, we're gonna go in your room, okay? If this is Susie, we're gonna go in your room, okay?
Can you join us in your room? It stopped like... Oh.
Susie, you wanna come color some books?
Do you want us to color with you?
Wow, look at all these colors. Let's start coloring. Let's color this butterfly real quick. You gonna hold this?
Yeah.
Wow. You mind if I color in this? I'm just gonna color this butterfly. I hope you like the color blue.
Do you like the color blue? That's awesome. Is it your favorite color? Can you make that stop, please?
You must really like that. Do you like the song it plays? Yeah.
That's awesome, dude.
You know, personally, I'm not a big fan of the noise, but... Wait, where you going, man? I'm trying to color here.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
I'm trying to color, alright? I want light.
I want to go show the music box.
Yeah, you can go ahead, that's fine. I can color in the door.
Here. Flashlight.
Flashlight, color time.
Susie, are you still out here? Or did you join us in your room? That's
Susie, you wanna come
crazy.
color with me?
Right when I'm come out, it just stopped. What the fuck, dude?
Wait, what if that's the captain?
It could be the captain. Oh,
Captain,
dude.
is that you? If that's you, Captain, make it go off. And now it doesn't want to respond.
It might be Susie.
Susie, is that you? So is it Susie or... Susie, is that you?
Okay. That's wild. Bro.
Yeah. It's kind of hard to tell. It almost seems like it might be the captain.
See, I don't know. Like...
Captain, is that you? Is it someone else entirely? Is it someone else entirely? Don't be afraid of us. You can talk to us. We're friendly. Do you want to talk to us? Is this the person from downstairs? Messing with us again.
No way.
No way it followed us upstairs.
Are you pretending to be Susie?
It's like just messing with us. Again. Not giving us direct answers.
Yeah.
Okay, can you stop that on the count of 3? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I don't know. Like,
I can't tell who it is.
it's like almost unintelligent. It feels like.
Are you intelligent?
That was pretty distinctive
Yeah.
answer. Are you just messing with us?
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you from downstairs? I think it is. I think it's the same thing that was messing with us downstairs.
Mm-hmm.
Are you just following us right now? I think that's kind of like a, yeah, like.
Yeah.
So you are following us tonight? Yep.
Well, can you let us talk to Susie?
That is distinctive. Can we talk to Susie?
Yes? Or is that a no? Make it off if we can talk. Make it go off if we can talk to Susie. Okay. So can you stop toying with the music box?
Susie, is this Susie? Hey Susie, how you doing?
Did you like Brandon's coloring? Yeah?
Is it a yeah?
You like the color blue?
Is your favorite color blue? Or maybe she's yelling at me and being like, no, it's not my favorite color.
Do you like all of the colors? Yeah.
Hey guys, like literally there's nothing there to like, this goes basically off motion. It goes off motion since.
Can you make it stop, please? We want to try to have a conversation.
There's the long drawn out thing, same as downstairs.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna have to turn it off if you don't stop.
Do you want us to turn it off again?
Okay, I'm gonna turn it off. If you don't stop. Now it's gonna be upset with me, like it was last time.
Yeah. I'm just gonna grab you again.
Here, I'll give you something else to play with. Make that go off. I know it's not as cool as the music, but it makes pretty colors. You know what? I'm gonna leave that right there for you. We're gonna go into Susie's room.
We're gonna color with Susie.
And we're gonna color with her, okay? Let's try the music box again. Put it back up in the same spot. Just the calibrating. Alright, there's the music box. You want to play with it again? Make it go off. Dude, they love it. Is this Susie? Is it someone else?
Is it something else?
Was it the same thing that came from downstairs? Maybe they just don't want. Maybe they just don't want to talk to us.
If you want to communicate, can you make it go off?
It's not me stuff in.
Okay. You want to communicate?
That can't be me, right? No. There's no way that can be me.
It's not you.
I'm just trying to. I'm not like trying to debunk anything. Like.
Do you want to communicate with the music box? If so, make it go off. Okay.
That's pretty evident that he.
Can we find out, or can we ask who we are speaking to? If it's Susie, can you make it go off in 3, 2, 1? Okay. If we're speaking to the captain, can you make it go off in 3, 2, 1? If we were speaking to what we spoke to downstairs, can you make it go off in 3, 2, 1?
Is it someone else entirely?
I'm so confused.
I am too. Captain, do you mind if we come in? That was me. I'm gonna set this up down here. Down this hallway. Here, I'm gonna put this in here.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put it right in the bed. Captain, are you here with us?
Cap roll on the cigars. That went off.
Can you make that go off again? Man, you really like that music box, don't you? Yeah, you do. I figured. Every time, we just, nah. Do you want to talk to us? Yeah, you do? Who is it that we're talking to? Is it the captain?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you mad that we're in your room?
You are? Do you not want to talk to us?
Do you want us to get out of your room? Yeah.
How about if we? Is it okay if we stand out in the hallway outside your room? Can we stand outside your room?
I think that's a no.
Do you want us to leave entirely?
Do you not like us in your home? That's wild. As soon as we step out, it stops.
Yeah, maybe we're kind of like just scared. Like,
Are you scared of us?
let's step back in the room and talk. And it goes off as soon as we step back in here. I can't.
It's just messing with us.
It's messing with us. Are you messing with us? Are you just messing around with us?
Is this the same thing from downstairs?
And it goes off
We're
like clockwork.
We're not going to be able to have any conversation with anyone else.
Yeah, I think it's suppressing everything else. Are you suppressing everything else? Are you suppressing everything else here? Are you evil? I bet you weren't even here. You were never here, were you?
Are you the man that used to chase the nurses around?
Maybe.
So, yeah, could be.
That's supposedly who the shadowman is.
Yeah. 'Cause they said he was like super tall.
Yeah.
Yeah. Would you chase the nurses around the hallway? Did you do it because you liked scaring people?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why'd you do that? I guess you can't answer that really.
Do you just like playing tricks on people? Do you get joy out of that? Playing little pranks.
It's extremely hard to do have a conversation with this, but it keeps going on. It loves the music box for some reason. Won't touch any other device other than the music box. Like we've had hits on both music box now, which you guys weren't. We obviously didn't have it recorded, but it did both of the music boxes we have, and that was pretty insane. All right, do you want us to leave you alone?
Well, that's the one that keeps following us.
Yeah, true. Can you leave us alone so we can talk to everyone else?
Or are you going to keep following us throughout the house? You know that you can't follow us home, right?
Yo, it's super warm right here.
That's weird.
Like, come step right here. It's warm, right? Like, it felt like I felt like a hot breath, like almost on the face.
Yeah, I don't know.
As soon as I stepped right, it felt like a hot breath like hit my face. That's what it felt like.
Was that you? Did you blow on Brandon's face?
You still here with us?
I think you just like scaring me. You spooked me like 3 times with that music box.
I feel like he only likes the music box. Like that. Oh my god, dude. Dude, no way. Can you stop that? There was no way that could have been me, could it?
No.
No, because it just shut off.
The captain, is that you? Are you laying in bed? Just like, it was right when you mentioned that it only likes a music box, then the REM pod started going off.
Yeah. Can you make that go off one more time, please? Stop the music box. I don't care about that no more.
We want to see the REM
Just
pod
kidding.
go
I
off.
love hearing the music box go off. But we've never had this really go off. Like in Villisca, we had it like, what was it, just like a beep beep? Like, you had a conversation with it, I guess, but.
I mean, there was at one point, like when I was about to go under for the SS method, we were like,
True.
went off for a while.
True.
But
Yeah.
it's really cool seeing it go off because it doesn't happen very often.
You mind if I light your cigarette up, your cigar up? It doesn't smell like one of the good ones. Do you like cigars? No? You're not a cigar person? Okay, that's fine. Not everyone has to like cigars. Let's try the...
Spirit box?
Yeah.
Do you want us to try the spirit box?
Well, we're gonna try it anyways.
Xbox. Scanning FM.
Hello, is there anyone in here?
Hello?
Yeah, it sounded like hello. Who are we talking to? Captain, are you in here? Me? There's like a deep voice, so like I can't understand it.
Yeah, it's so hard to make this. Do you have something you want to tell us?
Why'd you stop playing with the music box? Can you make the music box go up again? No?
Did it go off? Oh, I just heard it. It went off.
There it goes.
Oh,
Alright, you want to join us for the spirit box? Come on in here. Come on in. Come on. Come here. It'll still be out there. Let's just talk a little bit. Now you just... Turn it up a little bit.
Is this the captain's room?
Whoa. Yeah, I heard that.
It was like a female whisper. Was that Susie?
Help me? In like a woman's voice. Susie, do you need help? It keeps going off, dude. It's like dun dun. Can you make it go off again? It's like toying with us, dude.
yeah, and are you still the thing from downstairs? Are you someone new? No,
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't get it.
I'm just as confused as you are. It's like it's almost like it's intelligent, but it's also not intelligent. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's hard.
I think it's intelligent, but
It's just choosing to mess with us.
yeah, it's just messing with us this whole time.
Yeah.
I don't understand. We just want to learn more about this place and about you.
Okay, can you tell us a little more about yourself if we ask you some questions? Will you answer our questions?
We're not trying to be disrespectful. We just want to talk. Is that what you want? You just want to talk?
So, does a lot of people not talk to you then?
Are people scared of you? So they're scared of you? Are you sad that people are scared of you? Or are you happy that people are scared of you? You're happy.
I got one question and I want you to answer as truthful as possible. I just want you to answer truthfully. Are you evil? Are you of this world? If no, make it go off. If you're not of this world, make it go off.
Are you demonic? I feel like you're messing with us. Are you lying? Yeah.
Oh, but we'll believe that. We'll believe that, but not.
But I mean, I don't know. It likes when people are scared of it, so it's gonna say whatever it can to get people to fear it. What if I told you that you can't harm us? You have no power over us. You can't hurt us, so we're not scared of you. Does that make you angry? We have the power of God protecting us. That doesn't. He's not happy about that.
he's like strapping up the gloves. He's like, I'll just go with it. Let's go. Dylan's over here trying to attempt to fight demon forces.
I'm not attempting to fight nothing. I'm just saying.
Dylan, why are you picking fights?
I'm not trying to pick a fight.
I'll just get it. Hey, can you stop it, please? We just want to talk.
He's mad now.
Alright, if you don't stop it, I'll have to shut that off. Alright, I'm gonna turn it off, okay? If I turn it off and reset it, will you answer our question?
Just calibrating.
I think they know that after the 14th time we've told them.
Yeah.
So you mad at us? You're mad at us? Why are you mad? Can we just talk?
I'm sorry that I made you mad.
Will you forgive us?
That's cool.
Okay, sweet.
This is the first and last time we're gonna do shit up here.
Dude, it's not that bad. Watch out for the red hot.
Yep. Jesus Christ.
Just remember, it's down here on. I say that as I knock it over. Everyone's gonna take it over.
Yeah. I don't want it going off down there because I don't want to know something's coming up with us. I'd rather have it already be up here with us.
Should I put this right by the stairs?
Fuck you. But yeah.
Actually. Yeah, I'll put it right there. Is there anything up here with us right now? Anything that would like to communicate? We just want to talk. We just love to learn more about you.
We heard though that you may harm people that come up here. We just want to talk.
It obviously seems like you don't mind us being up here.
Can you make one of our devices go off to show that you're here with us? You can take some energy from this light, if that's what you need.
Or from the camera battery, or from any of these devices. Go ahead, drain them all. Nothing at all.
No.
Obviously, even the music box that's been going off.
Why'd you have to
What?
fucking say something?
Fuck.
Oh my God.
How? Look at my hands are all out here, like I'm not doing anything to it.
It's not you.
And as soon as I mention it, it goes off.
I don't, dude.
I appreciate it. Can you stop it?
Can you make it stop?
Like what? That makes no sense.
I don't know.
I didn't do any. I. Can you make that music box go off again?
No, nothing.
Yeah, nothing.
That's crazy. As soon as you mentioned it.
What? Like, I don't understand. Like this, like it's not me. Like,
No. That's a different.
like, not even this is going off.
No.
Like, I don't understand.
Can you make the music box go off again if there's someone up here with us?
See, now it's not even going off. Like,
Like, I don't get it.
I'm just so confused. Tonight's been just so confusing. Does this thing work?
No, there's no light bulb in there. That one works.
Yeah. I like how they have it all the way at the bottom of the steps.
Mm-hmm.
That's funny. Alright, well, if you don't want to talk, we're going to head downstairs.
If you want us to go downstairs, can you make one of these go off? Do you want us to stay up here? Make one of the devices go off.
Or make anything, any noises or anything.
Alright. Looks like we're getting out of here.
I gotta go down first because you went down first the last time.
Wait, what? Dude, I like turned it on and it started fucking like crackling.
Shine light down here. So I can see my steps. Like a handful right now and stuff.
Oh
What?
my god,
What?
you fucking pulled the light, you dickhead. God damn it.
And that's quality humor right there. Am I right, people? We had a great night here. Thank you for having us. Hopefully someday in the future we can come back. This is an awesome place to come. I'm glad we got to be a part of this place.